nice.
Alrighty.
Do you think we should make the bases at the same time, or do all of the tops, then all of the bases?
Whatever you think. Probably do one form at a time.
Okay, we can do that. Alright, this is the top part of our hanging planter. We show them off all the time, but this is our guy. This is the large size. So it has the dome top and a base plate. It's connected in the center. This guy's pretty happy. He looks like he's maybe a little bit burnt. Maybe got a little too sunny. But he's loving his pot. It's really nice. There's a new little growth right there too, which is really, really nice.
Jennifer did say my eye messed up.
Your eye is messed up? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get better soon.
I did say just whatever y'all want to add to make it special. Nick and Jess, I trust y'all.
Nice, nice.
Alright.
We got you. Alright.
Nick said they're outside
Hmm?
of Tyler, Texas.
Ooh, what?
And Tiny said, Tyler is beautiful. I have a childhood friend that lives there and loves it.
Really? Sliced. Alright, we're gonna start stacking these up, but I think we're gonna make 6 of them.
Ones I did say we've been in the 80s to 90s range.
Oh yeah, that's hot, huh? Still in the 90s. I mean, 80s is nice, but... Alright, let's get this on the wheel. Centered up. Alright, compressed all the way up to the top. That feels pretty good. Bring this straight back down. Right there. And then we're going to open this up all the way to the bottom. Find the middle and straight down. Go flush with the bat and pull that out towards ourselves a little bit. Press all that back up. Small wall. We want to create a little ledge down at the bottom as well. Pull this out a little bit, round it up, go to the top, and press. I want to come into the center here and also clear any of that extra clay that's sitting on the bottom of the bat. Just a little extra compression right there. Nice. Just want this to look as much like a sphere, a dome, as possible. And then when we trim it, all of this extra will come away and it'll look like a floating dome.
I said, is that Demi Moore?
Honda, you're not allowed to say that.
This week, the answer is yes.
Whoa. Abdul, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you love it here. That means more than we can ever express to you, man.
Big W's in the chat for Abdul. Gail did say Ghost Bingo Square.
No, come on.
Jess is trying to override. channel wouldn't be anything without every single one of you guys. You guys make it special. So why don't you go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back right now.
Seriously, guys.
You guys deserve it.
All right. Let's blow through these.
Once I said sorry, I had to mark the card.
Bonsai.
Tiny did say, Abdul, how was your weekend?
Yes, Abdul. Everybody.
And what did you do?
Want to hear everybody's weekend updates.
October is pretty, going by pretty quickly.
What is?
October.
October. Yeah.
Basically halfway through tomorrow. We're
Sad.
gonna have to go to like a haunted house or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd actually like to go to, there's this one in the town next to us in Plant City. St. Henry's. It's like a
Victory
farm.
ceremony.
Hi.
Chris said, ooh.
Ooh. We're making hanging planter tops. And then we're going to make all of the base plates to go on with them.
Bonsai and W's for Abdul. Tiny, the W's Mike. And Neil.
Oh, guys.
And Abdul.
Abdul!
W's. I know Jess and Nick can use it and appreciate it. All good wishes to you.
Aw. Yeah, anybody out there do any Halloween spectacular events? You guys go to haunted houses, or did you guys buy pumpkins yet?
Oh yeah, we got a couple tiny pumpkins here. We are streaming on Thursday, October 30th, the day before
Halloween
Halloween.
official.
I think we're gonna do some pumpkin carving on stream. What
Yes.
do you guys think? You wanna see us carve some pumpkins?
We can all carve pumpkins together. Carve alongside us.
Until they say, hello Tiny, it was a fantastic weekend.
So let's go. Looks good.
Abdul's gonna have to be the first person to get our pottery
Come on,
in Saudi
Abdul.
Arabia.
Seriously, Abdul. Alright, let's wire this off.
Let's see here. June said hi, Nasir Udin.
Hi, guys.
June said we have 4 pumpkins.
Ooh, nice.
I love Halloween, but it's because my family loves scary people.
Do you like to be scared? I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we saw. What did we watch? We watched on Thursday Scream,
Yeah, Scream
and then on
Thursday.
Saturday double feature Frankenstein.
They got The Ring on Thursday.
I'm actually kind of scared, guys. I remember watching The Ring one time when I was like 17 or something like that. Like maybe I was 18. And I was really, really not into scary movies and I hated it. And I was very scared. So I'm a little terrified. I'm a little scared to go watch this on the big screen. What do you guys think? Can I handle it?
I remember watching The Ring one time and being pretty underwhelmed,
Underwhelmed.
but I'm going for the $2 hot dogs. Thursday's the day to go.
Thursday is the day.
Tiny did say, what I love is how genuine Nick and Jess are. And I'm sure that money goes to further their business and dreams. Good on
Oh,
anyone that contributes.
thank you, Tiny.
100%.
It does,
Every
100%.
dollar adds up. We are pretty frugal. So we make it count.
Yes.
Tiny said 8 ball. Will Abdul be the first to get pottery from Jess and Nick in Saudi Arabia?
What April say?
April says yesterday it would have been yes, but today it's yep.
Oh my god. Almost got me. Let's go.
Abdul did say, wow, Jess and Nick, love your shirts.
Hey.
The channel and store logo look so perfect and stylish, both from the back and the front.
Oh, thank you.
That's the old shirt.
This is the old shirt, yeah. Swan City. This is from what, 2024, I guess. We've got Swan City in the back. And then our 2025 shirts are Pottery with a Vengeance. We have 2 designs for 2025, and then we're gonna come up with a new design for 26, and we're also gonna start creating what is it? I forget how Nick described it, but pretty much like a band tee, like a band tour, our world tour, the Swan City World Tour.
They'll
Sure.
have all the wholesalers from 2020.
Yes.
June did say yes, I do like being scared.
I don't like being scared like that. But Nick does.
For anyone who doesn't know, we do have these are the 2025 shirts.
Nice. Yeah, there's 2 designs.
Pottery with a Vengeance 2025,
Mm-hmm.
and then armband.
Sick.
So the one with the arm instead of the chest on the 2025.
Oh yeah.
And then this one's like the Terminator or something. It's like
Straight up.
realistic. And then the other one is this one.
Yeah, it's like stylistic.
Pottery with a Vengeance. Same deal, armband, but this one's got a slightly different armband. Just says handmade for 2025. These are limited to 2025.
Yes. They're all on the website, swancityceramics.com. And if anybody really wants a shirt in like a very specific color or like long sleeve, we've done that before. We can get you guys different types of shirts. But we put our favorites up there, I guess. Alright.
I think I read June's message, but June did say yes, I do like these.
Mm-hmm.
I said, my family and I, my home family and I don't recognize Halloween, but we don't care if anyone else wants to. Feel so excited for this weekend. It's Fire Fest at Clayworks.
Oh my gosh, you've been talking about that.
She said it's my favorite event of the year. I'll be at the reception desk welcoming and
Oh.
checking in people.
Wish we could go.
Live pit, raccoon, wood, and gas firing demos.
That's really cool. You think anybody that works at your studio will be taking video of it and put it up online? Probably on Instagram and stuff, but I wonder if they're gonna take like a full video or a live stream. We'll have to follow them.
She said the Clay Olympics, live music, food, drink, etc. Fire everywhere.
Fire
One
everywhere.
year we had fire dances.
Oh my gosh,
It was so much fun.
that's really cool. It's called Fire Fest. That's pretty sick.
Conway also said, I agree, your logo is elegant and very creative.
Oh, thank you. It's Nick's original design.
We got the SCC in there,
Yeah, can you guys tell?
Swan City Ceramics,
See.
in the shape of a,
Of a
we
swan.
try to make it look like a swan.
Definitely does.
Debbie Andre said good morning.
Good morning.
Sherry said so cool. I wish I could do that.
You can. Just have to practice.
And June said I would love to learn pottery. It looks so relaxing.
Hopefully, if you want to, you can. Maybe there's a studio near you. You can take a class. It is I like it a lot. I think it's relaxing. All right, that was number 4. I think we're going to 6. So here we go. 2 more here. These are all 1 pound, 8 ounces.
Connie also said, I don't acknowledge Halloween the way the world wants to use it, but I do acknowledge it for the fun it brings children.
Oh.
People try so hard to blow that out of proportion.
Mm.
To have to use discernment.
Mm.
Celebrate the most Americanized version of Halloween.
Yeah, true.
Tiny also did say, Gail, that sounds like a blast. And then they'll say, hey Gail, how exciting. Fire Fest at Playworks must be full of creativity and passion. Enjoy every moment.
Seriously.
Big weekend for you. We're excited for you. Give us all the details, but maybe we can check out the website and see some
Yeah.
pictures of what they got going on. People said, wow, those ceramic pumpkins look amazing on the shelf, so cozy and creative.
Oh, those are real pumpkins. We got those this weekend. Definitely like having real pumpkins in the house for Halloween, especially in the studio. And then, yeah, I think, like Nick said, what do you guys think on the 30th? Nick and I carve pumpkins on the stream. We always carve pumpkins the day before Halloween, but it'd be fun to do it on the stream with y'all.
Listen, they always take pictures. You can see pictures of the past years on their website.
Oh, really?
BaltimorePlayworks.org. And they will post pictures after the event.
Oh, we'll definitely check it out. Well, that's awesome that you're involved and you get to welcome people in like that.
Like I said, I was trying so hard to sound wise.
You killed it.
What number is this?
5.
Doing 5?
6. Alright, we'll come down here, grab a little bit more clay. Our final stretch. Nice. Just want to make sure that we got the 5 inches at the belly. Let's go a little, tiny bit wider. There we go. All that extra. Come in here, wire it off. Just holding our wire tool very nice and tautly. Slice right underneath. Get rid of all that slip. Number 5 out of 6. Nice. Alright guys. Last dome, and then we'll make some bases.
buyer, I will send you an email with the results. And please tell us how the festival was.
Definitely.
As you said, on Halloween there's also a pagan holiday. It's a memorial holiday for
Mm.
the dead, and the time to tell fortune and to pray for a good harvest next year.
Do you do anything to celebrate, Mike? Alright. Right in here, straight down. Open it up. Bring all that clay back in. We're gonna create a little ledge right here with just some compression. So our center area is the opening for our base attachment. All the way down to the base of the bat. And then the bottom of our pot exists right there.
Fitzerac said hi.
Hello?
Sayad, I'm sorry.
What's up, guys?
Jermaine Quintero. Caratero.
Cartero?
Debbie Andrich. Shout out to Sherry, Anju, and Luis G. Rosario said hi.
Hi, guys.
And Rana Shafiq.
Donna Shafiq. There it is. Once I said, Gail, you should do a live stream. Woo!
I'm sure Gabe will be plenty busy
Yeah.
volunteering and having fun.
Alright. This was the last dome topper. Now we're gonna make 6 base plates to match.
As I said, I'm having carrots with peanut butter
Mmm.
and a couple of cheese sticks for lunch.
Dude, that sounds good.
Like carrots in the peanut butter.
I never had it like that.
I mean, I'll eat some carrots and I'll take a couple big spoons of peanut butter, but
But not together.
the idea of putting it together
Said that's a no-no.
sounds like a good lunch. I love the bonsai lunch update.
I do too. And you know what? It's like definitely inspiring because I think lunch should be pretty light. Like a light lunch is really good. And man, I feel like your diet is really good, bonsai, but I don't really know too much. Just from what I've heard so far. It's kind of some kind of lunches that I'd have. Some veggies, some berries. Alright. What did I say we're gonna do? We're gonna do some base plates. So let's get another guy on here. Maybe? I don't like this one too much. Let's pick another one. Alright, so the base plates are all 1 pound instead of 1.5 pounds.
I said I usually do a ritual to honor my ancestors and some other stuff. It's like a church visit in pagan. My altar will be renewed, and then God and Goddess will receive a gift to thank for their support in the year.
That's interesting.
Listen, I love the clay Olympics.
gosh, that does sound so much fun.
Baltimoreflavors.org.
Alright, these guys have 2 walls, one in the center, so we can attach the top. This is where the drainage happens.
The rest of her message was
Mm.
almost won my largest pitch pot one year. I really wanted the prize. One of Volker Schoenflies, his pieces.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Well, that's cool that you win pottery. People probably donate some pots. Or maybe the studio, the gallery compensates the artist, and then, that's cool. Alright, let's see. We're going for 5 inches still. We want it to fit. So let's go a little bit wider here.
It says Volker teaches ceramics 1 and 2 at the Baltimore School for the Arts.
Mmm.
And he's one of the founding members
Really?
of Baltimore Flavors.
Oh wow. That's really cool. Alright, so last thing I want to do here, I just want to make this like a nice, sharper type of angle. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to wire this off. Right up underneath.
I said, oh my goodness, I've been watching on Netflix that series, Monster the Ed Gein story.
I don't know.
Scary to think that dude actually existed. He gave Alfred Hitchcock the inspiration for Psycho.
Oh my god, what? I don't know anything about that.
They did say, like celery and peanut butter, but with carrots.
I tried.
And then also Toby Hoopers, which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my gosh. I remember watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre when I was young and being scared of that too.
I will just say thank you, Jess and Nick, and everyone here for filling this space with beauty and warmth.
Oh my goodness.
Pink flowery machine.
Thank you for being here. You're spreading beauty and warmth. Alright. Open a little bit here and compress. And then push down and bring back the center wall.
My kids say to Gail, that sounds so interesting. What exactly is the clay?
Yeah, I'm excited to find out more too.
Listen, Tiny, I'm not into those kind of things. Shaking hands with a serial killer is closer than I ever wanted to be.
Who said that?
Bonsai.
Bonsai, you shook hands with a serial killer? Shaking hands with a serial killer
I
is
said, who was it?
closer.
And Bonsai said, BTK, Dennis Rader.
I don't know who that is. Do you know? What the heck?
Dennis Rader, better known as the BTK killer, an American serial killer who murdered at least 10 people in Kansas between 1974 and 1991.
What the heck, Monster? You're friends with this guy? What the heck? Alright. Nice. This looks really good. Let's go ahead and wire it off.
Gail said everyone gets the same amount of clay,
Mm.
wedged out by the interns. Largest cylinder, longest coil,
Mm.
throwing with your feet. 2-person throwing.
Oh, that's fun.
Each uses one hand, stuff like that.
Mmm. That sounds like so much fun.
Let's see, some people said hi
Oh,
here.
yes.
MK
Hi, MK.
did say you're very artistic. Also said, let's make the pottery business flourish together.
Oh, let's go. I like that. Are you making pottery out there? MK.
Jean-Louis
Jean-Louis.
said, bien les bonjour.
Bonjour.
Campus de Gaibel, France.
Wow, bonjour.
Toujours pour Asia, Campus. I'm not reading the whole thing. In French, good morning from Gaibel, France. It's always a pleasure to see you create objects. Good luck to you.
Oh, merci, merci. So, like the center area. Right here, compress. We're just gonna push down and back up to create our interior wall. Just need a small, tiny wall. Enough to put a hole punch through.
As I said, of course, we had no idea who he was or who he ended up being. Said he was the code enforcement officer in Park City, Kansas when I was growing up.
What?
Said we had some neighbors with dangerous pit bulls and he came to investigate calls on more than one occasion.
Dang.
Sniper 808 said hello.
Sniper.
Rahul.
Ooh. What's up, guys? Definitely drop your location from where you're watching from.
AK Fusion said, do you like poetry?
Poetry's pretty cool. Yeah.
Might even be a typo.
Mm.
Ask if you like pottery. Sometimes we get the pottery questions and
Oh,
they
yeah.
say poetry.
That's fine.
I said to Gail, that's an awesome concept. Is there a website or any site to get information on the Clay Olympics?
Yeah.
She put it up in the chat earlier.
Mhm.
It's BaltimoreClayworks.org.
Baltimore Clayworks.
Here's Gail's message.
Mm.
say to Bonsai, that's chilling to the bone.
Straight up.
Bonsai said, yeah, he had already stopped his spree by that time. He was a local church parishioner.
People are insane. Alright. Halfway through the base plates, 3 more.
I know a couple crazy people from my family boxing gym.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. Who was that guy?
Well, it wasn't a serial killer, but one of the trainers, he killed his wife and then committed suicide.
That's awful.
While he was working at the gym, just pretty crazy. And then we had this guy who trained at the gym for a couple years, and it turned out that he was a bank robber. And they were searching for him for like months,
Oh my god.
and they called him the Dynamite.
The dynamite robber?
Dynamite bank robber. Dynamite spelled out like dynamite because he would say that he had, or like a bag was full of like bombs.
Yeah? Oh my
And it was
god.
never, it was like all fake.
Oh my god.
The guy came in the gym like twice a week for a couple years.
Wow.
And like one day we're in the gym and we had the TV on and the FBI was like raiding his house and it was crazy.
That's
He was a
crazy.
bank robber the whole time.
The whole time. Oh my gosh. That's wild.
Yeah, his nickname, he wanted to like compete too. He wanted to do some amateur fighting. I think he's probably in his 40s.
Yeah.
And he deemed himself Big Kosher.
Oh my god, really?
That was his fighting name.
That's funny.
I don't know if he grew a conscience or what, but he started writing letters to the Eagle Beacon in the late 90s after the case had been cold for a while.
Jeez. Like turning himself in kind of thing?
He said, I never really researched his crimes, don't really care to.
That's pretty wild.
He said his letters led to his arrest.
They probably wanted to be noticed.
So you can't really live with that stuff.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Doraemon movies, said hi.
Hi.
Or of Jean,
Or Jean.
Dowda Alfred,
Ah!
Caro NZ,
Hello.
Divna, Ayad, Code Team, Khalid Jute,
Wow.
and Denny Swaller said.
What's up, guys?
Kumar Dinesh
Kumar.
said, really artist. And Michelle
Michelle.
said, hey from Louisiana.
Well, let's go. Hello from Florida to Louisiana.
Christy said, what are you making?
Right now we're making base plates to our hanging planters. And we have 2 more, and then we're gonna make some more hanging planter tops. The Tidal Blue Butterbell Lady.
Huge shout out to Abdul.
Thank you, Abdul.
That was in the vertical stream.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did she say, is it a review or just another?
She's having trouble writing a review but wants to write a review and is asking for some help. I'm not quite sure.
Robert said hi from Slovenia.
Oh, hello. Where's that?
Slovenia is right below Austria, right above Croatia.
Interesting.
You can get there on a 16-hour flight from Orlando for $530.
Oh my gosh.
Heidi said hi from the United Kingdom.
Let's go. What's up, Heidi? From the UK. Let's go. Hello from Florida. All the way to you. UK's cool.
Honestly, I think he had a full family and everything by the time he was finally arrested.
Oh my gosh.
I said, I love God with all my heart, but I find it interesting in what makes people become what they are. I know I'm weird, but that's just my transparency.
Yeah.
I got a great Bible verse for you tonight. You gotta look it up. Isaiah 64:8. Christy said, I'm from the UK too.
Oh, nice.
Christy and Heidi from the United Kingdom.
Let's go, guys.
Shane said hello.
Shane.
Hyder Ali.
What's up, guys?
And someone said hi from Russia.
Wow. Hello to Russia from the USA. That's crazy. Okay. This one's looking good. Nice. Wired off. Alright, one more, I believe.
Shane wants to know what we're making.
Shane, we are making hanging planters. This is the last base plate that we're gonna make, and then we're gonna make some more tops. But this is the guy that we're making, guys. Let's see. All the new people out there. We're making 2-piece hanging planters. The top piece is a dome, and the bottom piece that we're making right now, the base plate, it's all attached in the center. This way the drainage happens in the middle, it's hidden. And all the water just stays on the base plate. This way you can keep it inside or outside if you want. But these guys are awesome. This is the large size. Right now we're making the small size, and then we're gonna make some large sizes.
Huge shout out to Abdul with the super chat bow streams.
That's crazy. Thank you, Abdul.
We got W's from Bonsai Mike,
Yes.
Tiny. It said also like the American Ceramic Society plus YouTube and Swan City. Search for ceramic firing techniques. And you just had a place filled with love, art, and friendship. Truly special.
Oh my goodness.
Heidi's message that I read, it ended with, I know I'm weird, but that's just my transparency. And Bonsai said, Tiny, I can see right through you. A lot of people saying hi. Let me try to bust through some names here. Shout out to Shane, Christian Hyde from the UK, Moses Tabar, Bruceman Willens, Michael Johnson, Oliver,
Hello, everyone.
Iqbal Shalik, Mail to Courier, Al Roberts, and HDHD.
Let's go. All right, this is the last base plate for our small hanging planters. So that means we've made 12 pieces. We made 6 toppers and 6 bases.
Listen, I can hear a blue jay outside your studio. Did you hear it?
I heard a bird. I couldn't tell what kind of bird it was. But yeah, I heard him. You can hear him?
We gotta get a bird feeder cam.
Oh my gosh. We need a bird cam. We got little guy cam. We'll get bird cam. What else can we get, guys?
Christy said I liked and subscribed.
Oh, Christy, thank you. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday, throwing pots. We do have 2 different streams on YouTube. The one that you're in right now, it's on a phone, so it's pretty low quality, but we do have another one going on. Anybody out there that's on the mobile shorts stream, come over to our other stream. It's on our YouTube channel. Just hit live and you'll see 2 of them. The other one, it's got real cameras, real microphones, way better quality. It's the MVP section. Got some cool people over there too. A lot of artists. A lot of cool, awesome people.
Tiny said, gotta change out the laundry. I'll be back. That's right, that spooky stuff.
I like that.
Tiny, you haven't seen Scream, you're not allowed to say I'll be back. You never come back after you say that.
Oh my god.
Don't you remember the rules?
Don't you know the rules?
Alright, so we got 6.
6 small hanging planters and bases. Done.
Alright.
Not too bad. Was it an hour?
48 minutes.
Ooh, that's good. That's record time.
That's not record time. They're not gonna, that's not on new all-time record. Not yet.
Not yet. Alright, we're gonna make some large hanging planter tops. I'm gonna try to do it without, I'm gonna try to do it with the chamois. Without putting the coil down. We'll see how we do. Might have to switch to the coil halfway through, but hopefully we can get on. Nice. Alright, I think we're doing 5.
Matthew said hi.
Hey Matthew.
Fadi Ali. Bruce Wynn Willems said, you are cool.
Hey. You're cool. You're cool for being here.
My kids say, can we talk about the cool spider web in the background shells? It's so perfectly placed.
Good thing Nick for that one. I don't know.
Oh, we did it together, but
Yeah. It's scary because like you have to think about what kind of spider would have created that web and where is he living, so.
having a spooky stream today, huh?
Spooky. Alright, let's see if we can get these play balls out of here.
Alright, so we got 6 5.5 inch hanging planters, tops and bases.
Yes.
That's 12 total. What's next?
Next, we're gonna do the large hanging planters. We're doing 5 of them. So that'll be another 10 pieces. Yes. And these are gonna be 7 inches wide, so we have to get a new measurement here with our shrinkage ruler. We're using our White Bear, so the clay shrinkage is 11%. A 7-inch marker, so this is what we want our width to be. We're just gonna center all of our clay up. These are each 3 pounds. Get all this clay.
I need to say that you watched all the streams Friday after y'all stream.
Really? All of them? How are all of them? Like, talk to me about all the different ones. Because we tried to watch Scream 2 and we had to turn it off. It was like, made Scream 1 OG, just like, couldn't do it, man. It was so good. I think we just hit the skipper and like skipped through most of it. But sometimes, you know, like revivals.
Skipper is a euphemism in the Swan. In the Swan band. When we're watching a movie that just doesn't
Doesn't
very
hit.
good, we call it hit the skipper. And we just kind of fast forward through it. Edith.
Edith. Good name.
I have not seen.
Oh, arigato.
Kay Weck said pop making is so peaceful. A old art still alive.
Ah, yes. The original art, some might say. Alright. I'm going to start with a hole in the bottom of this pot. So the drainage is going to happen. Where our base plate will get attached. Just clear all this out. Go all the way down to that base of the mat.
Abdul said, Gail, Mike, Connie, Bonsai, your kindness always means so much to me. Thank you all. Bonsai said, Abdul, you are family here.
Yes.
Mike said, oh, he said, why he? And you said about the spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Spiders are mostly female when they reach such a size.
Ah.
Male spiders are so little.
Oh, so it's probably a girl spider. I guess I don't know much about spiders.
He said there is just one time in the year it would be dangerous, the mating season, when she lays eggs.
So I know some spiders are good spiders. Some spiders are good spiders. I just don't want to hang around any poisonous spiders, you know what I mean?
We got a lot of spiders down here.
Definitely. Alright, so we're keeping the top collared in. So we get a little taller, and then we'll start bellying this guy out. Let's see. If there's any tension, I'm adding a little bit of more water. Just start shaping it up.
Also said, if you can't find kindness, be kindness. Mike said, Abdul, you are inspiring to spread more kindness, shining forward with a blending light.
Oh.
Mike said, a whole pot, question mark. H-O-W, or H-O-L-E.
A whole pot. Pots with holes. A holy pot.
Christy said, how long have you been doing pottery?
Hey, Christy. 9 years, almost 10. We've had the business for about 5. But it's been a fun journey, man. It's like, you just always feel like you're still a noob. Like, no matter how long you've been doing it, there's always so much more to learn.
Wilson said hi.
Hey, Wilson.
Vidai Envy. Mohammed Umar said nice.
Let's go. Thank you guys.
Narlanka Petrovic.
Nice name. Alright, this is what we're looking for, guys. This is 7 inches at the belly. And then when we go to trim it, we'll trim away any extra on the bottom. And this will look like a nice perfect dome. Like a sphere with the top cut off.
Ty did say that he was reading Gail and Mike's conversation and was interested in all the stuff they got going on. Gail said, Tiny, it is a lot of fun. 1 year, I won one of the door prizes. There is a fee, it's a fundraiser. Clayworks is saving to buy a Bailey gas kiln.
Wow, that's cool.
So all of the gas kilns that they have are hand built.
Really? That's really cool.
As I said, if this is a family, then I guess I would be the weird, hopefully fun uncle. Christy did say, I always wanted to do it, but I'm too heavy-handed.
No. You can do it. No excuses. You can do it. I mean, I'm a mess and a klutz, and I'm doing it, so. Helps that I have a partner, Nick, keep me straight. All right, next up. Let's clean off our bat, actually.
I said, our spiders have a name when we discover them. And this is what the translation sounds like. Eulalia. For the pronunciation, I can't explain it, but it would be explained with Google Translate in German.
Eulalia? Wait, why do you say it like that? Our spiders have a name when we discover them. Are you saying like you and Tobias name your spiders? Or you're saying that's like a German thing?
Patricia said looking great.
Thank you, Patricia.
Rai Naeem.
Hi. Alright. Balls of clay at the bottom.
Christy said I do diamond art instead.
Oh. What is that about?
Keeps my mind occupied.
Diamond art. What does that mean? Oh my god, Abdul! You're incredible! That's insane! Extremely generous man out here. W's for Abdul.
You shout it out. I'm telling you, Abdul. We're gonna send you some pottery.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop talking about it either.
If I have to go to Saudi Arabia and track you down. And Vox said, Cape Chula,
What is that?
Spanish for how cool.
Oh, gracias.
Brandon said, Ari Wadogo. Oliver Forever.
Oliver Forever.
Marth Gisau said salute.
Salute. Okay.
Darren Shakti. Rathod. Let's laugh said hi.
Oh, let's go. Hello.
Octone Nugent said making clay pot.
Yes, we're making hanging planter toppers. So they all have a hole in the center, and they're going to be dome shaped. Dome shaped. So let's make the hole in the middle, all the way down to the base plate. Compress our ledge. There.
Understood
Hmm?
that me and Tamai are naming them. What you give a name is less scary when we think they are cute.
Oh man, that's funny. We halfway name the stray cats that like come around.
Christy said there are all different pictures and sizes. She said about the diamond art.
Mm. Is it like the rhinestones? Like you're putting rhinestones into a photo? I'm trying to imagine like what does diamond art look like? It's different shapes and sizes. So all I can think right now is like jewelry. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about.
She said always a true pleasure to be here with you all, sharing art, inspiration, and beautiful moments together.
Let's go! Couldn't agree more, Abdul.
Linda said dome shaped, like my head. That makes sense.
Alright. Get a big pull here. All the way up towards the center. Press the rim right there. Start pulling this out a bit. It's shaping. We're going for 7 inches wide at the belly.
Jim said diamond art is having a picture in blue stones.
Mmm. I getcha. That sounds interesting. It reminds me kind of like the, like a cross stitch pattern or like a paint by number type of deal.
Joe did say, FYI, I'm going to miss games today. I
Oh,
have a 4:10 appointment.
all good, Gail. You will be missed. You gotta do what you gotta do in your life. Alright, let's Let's see if we're at 7. I think we are. Hold this up, close enough. Yes, yes, yes. We're good to go.
Arlinda and Tesh Kulegar.
Hello.
Christy said the canvas is sticky, so it sticks to the picture.
Do you buy the photos like prefabbed kind of? I literally remember, I don't know if anybody out there remembers this, when I was younger, I would go to like Michael's and buy those velvet coloring posters, and I'd spend hours coloring these like, they're fuzzy velvet posters. That it was kind of like, I don't think it told you what color to paint them or color them in with pencil, but they were just
tamale.
holy tamale.
Or no, I don't know. Tiki Room Buddy gave us a shout out on Twitch.
What? Tiki?
To 22 viewers.
Tiki, oh my gosh. Thank you for the love. Guys, if you're out there on Twitch, definitely hit the follow if you like pottery. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you, Tiki, for sending some people our way. We'll be here for a bit while longer today, too. A couple hours. Alright, what's next? Let's see if any of these are actually clean. Use the clean one first. Clean enough.
Kibaran. From Malaysia.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Said, in Malaysian, in the chat, making a vase for flowers sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All the plants you could ever want.
My kids say, as an English native speaker, it must be so confusing with the German der, die, and das.
That is confusing. I still don't get it.
Die Katze. Das Elefant.
Tea sandwich. To like memorize it because I don't understand if it's not plural, like what is it for? And Duolingo like doesn't tell you, doesn't like teach you why, which is so annoying.
There's like an article on it. It's like 5 pages long. J Mark said hi, Mr. A.
J Mark?
Yep.
Good name. Sorry.
Mr. A.R. Azad said hi.
Hello.
Nelly Massa said hello there.
Hello there.
Tiny in the vertical stream did say, if you're looking for a more intimate experience, please go to their horizontal stream.
Tiny, let's go. Our horizontal stream has really nice cameras and microphones. And the best people ever. So come on over, hang out with us.
Ponto said the shape of my head is why I'm growing out my hair.
What?
Think sloth from the boots.
Oh my god. There's no way. You said think slow.
Hey, you guys. Chrissy said, do you sell pottery and also do you ship to the United Kingdom?
Yes, and yes. Everything's available on our website, so it's swancityceramics.com. And we do ship internationally. If there's ever any issues with the shipping profiles on the website, just send us an email and we'll make sure we get it out to you. But it should all be pretty straightforward. Everything's made to order. So everything we're making today are orders that were placed with us. So you choose exactly what you want, what color you want it to be, and if you have any specifications, you just let us know. We'll make it happen for you.
My kids say the bonsai growing out, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
To grow roots already. Why growing a hair? Flowers are so much bigger.
Oh my gosh, Abdul. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Multiple super chats on both streams.
That's crazy. All the love and inspirational messages.
Multiple super chats on Sunday. Abdul was blessing us over the weekend with the kind words and the congratulations on the 15K.
Absolutely incredible. We're just gonna have to ship some pottery to like the US Embassy in Saudi Arabia. Put your name on it. Make them find you.
This guy's way too generous.
Honestly.
Mr. A.R. Azad said hi from Pakistan.
Oh, hello.
He said, so beautiful, good job, I like it.
Oh, thank y'all. Nice. Going 7 inches wide at the belly. And we're gonna wire it off.
Gail did say, I have a picture like that. It's not covered with crystals, but they are strategically placed throughout the picture/painting, and it's very pretty.
Interesting.
As I said to Mike, it is confusing. And yes, Duolingo teaches the language, but without explaining any of the reasons or nuances.
Yeah.
I said, I know you will all not disappoint me during games.
I like the pressure.
Mike said, I will give it my best, Gail. As I said, maybe I'll start Slav City's bonsai.
What?
W's for Abdul from Mike. Gail said, Abdul, that is so sweet of you to say.
Honestly.
And Abdul said, I love you all. My heart is full of joy, warmth, and art because of you.
Oh my gosh, Abdul. So glad you're here. So glad all you guys are here.
Got that Opal guy.
Oh, Opal. Hi.
Shout out to that Opal guy. Said, both streams like, but as it's Tuesday, I won't be around much.
All good, Opal. You do your thing. Thank you for popping in. Alright. Definitely getting a little bit too messy. So some fresh water. Fresh water for me.
Gail said, Abdul, sounds like you would enjoy doing something creative. Do you do anything now?
Great question. Alright, cleaning off our chamois here. Wringing it out. You'll be fine. Alright, next bowl. Okay. Nice. Just give it a couple smashes to wake it up. Press down, get it adhered to our bat, and then push it together, cone it up. Do that one more time. And come straight back down. Get it all put into the center of the wheel.
You got a honky Kong in the Urban Street?
What's up, Honky? Great to see ya.
Said roses are red, violets are blue. It don't always be like that, but sometimes it do.
What the heck? Happy Tuesday.
As I did say, my boss is off Friday and Thursday, so I'm off early today to cover him for him later this week. I hope each and every one of you are blessed today and always.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for hanging out with us, Bonsai. Sounds like a good trade y'all got.
Huge shout out to Bonsai.
Enjoy that extra family time while they have it.
You can get out there with the fishing rod.
ASAP.
Judas said, what are you making, please?
Okay, we are making hanging planters. We're making the dome toppers first. So this guy's 3 pounds. They'll be 7 inches wide, 3.5 tall. Be a nice large dome shape with a hole in the bottom so we can attach our base plates. Collar that in a little bit, got a little too flared out. Right down here. All the way up. Try not to hold my breath too much, but it's kind of hard. Let's see. Still a little flared at the top, so I'm gonna collar that in. Whoa, I heard little guy sneeze. Did you guys hear the sneezer? Alright, let's see. That's better. Let's come back down here. Grab some more clay, come out, right there, and then back up. Compress the rim. We'll do that one more time, but with our rib tool. All the way out, and around, and back up. Nice. That is the shape we are going for. Just want to get all of the extra slurry that's inside out of here. Nice. Just double check our width.
And a big shout out to Gail. After the crazy busy week we had last week, all the home improvement stuff that we accomplished, popped on for the bonus stream. Gail said something along the lines of we should do something to celebrate. And we did. We went to the store and we got ourselves some sweet treats.
We did.
Just got a slice of carrot cake.
It was so good.
And I got a slice of strawberry cheesecake.
Yum.
Well deserved. Something we don't do very often, but
Got some cakes. It was very good.
Christy said, if I was to order a vase, would you be able to make it in purple, as it's my favorite color?
We do have a glaze called Purple Quartz that we can make it for you in. I don't have an example up
It's
here.
not really purple though.
Yeah. That's the closest thing we have to purple. Our Purple Quartz or our Triple Melt, which has a little bit of blue in it. But if you wanted a custom color, we can make or order any glaze that you're looking for. So if you wanted something special that we don't have, we can definitely do that for you. It would just be an additional charge for that glaze creation because it's not something we have stocked.
You can always send us an email
Yes.
and we can tell you what would be possible for us to make.
Yes.
Monkey did say little sneezers.
Little sneezer, yeah, look, I sneezed.
Gail did say just to explain that you are leaving a little more clay in the middle, since you will be expanding the middle when you begin to shape it, so the wall will be even.
Gail is so right. That's exactly what we're doing. I'll explain this whole process right here. This is the last large dome that we're gonna make. So let's walk through it together. We're gonna center the clay by coning up, pushing all this clay, 2 points of contact in together, and then at the top, pressing away from our bodies, pushing all this clay back down, keeping it nice and controlled in the middle. Get some leverage on the top as well. Come right into the middle here. Going all the way down, flush to the back. And then we're going to create our base, a foot. It's almost like a ledge, I like to say, right in the bottom. Straight down. Get all this water out so we can get a good look at the depth of our ledge. This guy, leave it about a 1/4 inch right there. Nice compression. Then we're going to take the rest of this clay and collar it up. So we have an actual wall that we can start pulling. And then my first pull is going to be pretty standard, straight up, keeping everything nice and even. As we get thinner, just like Gail said, we are going to create a pull and leave more clay in the center area because that's where our belly is going to be shaped. So we're pulling up, and then as soon as we hit the center, we stop compressing as much as we would. So we leave a little bit more clay right there, and then compress back up to the top. We do that one more time. I did that a little dramatically so you could see where that clay lives. Bring it back up. Keep everything nice and small, concave, until we've gotten more of our desired shape. Right from the bottom, I'm doing one more pull here, but I am going to start shaping. So I'm pushing out from the inside and just bracing on the outside. All that extra clay right in the center. because you do want your walls to be the same thickness all the way through. This way they dry evenly. It's more structurally sound.
5-6 in the chat.
Let's go 5-6. What's up? Good to see you today. And all the way through. Nice. The last shaping that we're gonna do, I'm gonna use my rib. Press straight down. Get rid of all that slurry. Shape our dome exactly how we want it to be. That looks good. Quick check. Yes. Looking for 7 inches for our width. Cleaning up all that extra water that's in there, any slurry. Keeping our base nice and compressed. Give it one last look. Looks pretty good. I like it. Soften the rim. Come in here. Get rid of all that extra clay. And create a little bevel on the side as well.
Yes, and Jessica, you explained that well.
Yeah. Hopefully what I'm saying translates. It's definitely different over the internet than it is in person, but thank you, Gail, for saying something. Get us back on the pottery train.
Abdul did say to Bonsai, that's so thoughtful of you, Bonsai. Hope your week goes smoothly and that you stay blessed always.
Amen.
5, 6, 7. Thanks, very well. Sorry I missed last week's stream. How are all you?
All good. No need to be sorry. We're killing it. We're feeling the spooky season. How are you?
Huge shout to 5, 6. You guys never have to apologize to us for anything. It's definitely a busy time of the year, and it's only going to get busier.
Mm-hmm. True.
18 Rabbit. It said cool to watch.
Thank you. These big pieces, though, are definitely tuckering me out sooner than later. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
I know.
We just crossed 2 hours into the stream.
Oh boy.
We got a 30-minute intro. We gave shout outs to the most recent subscribers, most recent orders. We got a brand new wholesale order.
I know, right? Alright, we're gonna make all the bases now. So 5 more pieces. We're gonna make all the bottoms to these planters. Make sure I got the right balls here. Yeah, 1.5 pounds each.
We are 1 hour, 29 minutes into throwing.
Really?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I'm already hungry. I'm already tuckered. Doesn't matter.
Got about 50 minutes.
We're gonna kill it then. All good. There we go. Just gonna press back down. That doesn't feel centered at all. Let's compress it back up. Grab all that clay.
18 Rabbit said, very nice piece. You make it look so easy.
Rabbits, thank you. Definitely just a ton of practice. Alright. We'll start with our classic mushroomy shape. Compress it down. Now we're going to create a center wall. And we're like a plate right now. come right in the middle here, maybe about a 1/4 inch on the bottom. Just run our fingers back and forth, compressing this clay right in the center. And then from the outside, we're gonna push back to create a small interior wall. This is where we're gonna put 2 hole punches so we can thread our twine through to connect to the top of the dome.
Tiny in the vertical stream could say, man, doing everything on your phone blows. Trying to watch y'all and video call from a cousin. He said, yeah, I want to talk, but you're interrupting my pottery time.
You tell him. Just tell him to get in the pottery chat. Alright, lots of compression right here. And I'm going to use a tool to come up underneath. Just grab that clay. And then we can give this a nice pull. Press back down all those throwing lines that we created. Same deal, we're looking for 7 inches. So a little bit wider here. Those are the base plates to our hanging planters. So this is the top, and you can see the hole right in the center lives right on top of here. So when they fit together, we put twine right in the middle, and then it comes out through the top, where we're gonna create some holes with a hole punch once they're dry.
5-6 did just ask Wayne.
I answered right in time. Hanging planters.
Like I said, I feel that every time. The centering is the hardest part. The rest is imagination and feeling. Centering is like the foundation work of a house. If the foundation is faulty, the house don't last.
Yes, you have to remember your fundamentals for sure. If your piece isn't centered, you're not setting yourself up for success. I'd rather spend an extra minute or 2 centering.
We got 5 people watching on Rumble.
Rumble!
Yeah, we got 2 people on Twitch.
Let's go, guys! If you're on Rumble or if you're on Twitch, drop a follow, drop a like, show your support to Team Green or Team Purple. Man, is Purple still winning?
Yep.
Oh, Purple's winning, Rumble.
We're 55 followers on Twitch. And 47.
That's pretty close. Alright, let's start lining these up. We're gonna make 5 of these to match the 5 toppers that we just made.
We are the only pottery live streamers on Rumble.
Seriously. Can you believe it, guys?
So the 6 people watching on Team Green, drop a like real quick and support. The best pottery stream on Rumble because it's the only one.
These guys all have some leftover clay that probably should have cleaned off way back when, right? But I'm just making the dry clay on the top a little wet and scraping it off. This way it doesn't create dust. If I were just to scrape this off without adding water, you don't want to breathe that stuff in. It'll create a bunch of dust. This clay does look like little loafers as well. I'm gonna keep it all separate. There we go. pound and a half coming on.
Hey, we got Christy over here.
Christy, let's go, Christy. Welcome in.
Let's get a huge shout out to Christy, little guy.
Oh. Let's go. No more coffee. There we go.
Five Six did say, since this is your job, is this also your hobby, and or what other hobbies do you have?
We do have hobbies. I mean, really in the mini golf right now. Definitely anytime we can play mini golf, we're out there trying to play mini golf. Really like going to the water too. We live close to bodies of, the ocean out here in Florida. What would you say? Hobbies? Watching movies?
Yeah, I mean, this is our full-time job,
Yes.
so it is important to have other hobbies.
Yes.
Otherwise, you just get lost in the sauce.
Sure.
So, we do lots of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you can check out all of our activities on our second YouTube channel.
That's right.
Been kind of slacking posting videos, but I'd say our hobbies are exploring,
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff outdoors. I do enjoy golf. I'll go to the driving range. Yeah. Try to drop a video once a week on the second channel. Kind of see how we spend our time
Yeah.
when we're not in the pottery studio. I could say, yeah, the basics are the bones of the skeleton.
100%. All right. Looks pretty good. We make the width requirements a little bit wider. There we go.
Huge shout out to, we got the ostracized truther
Oh, what's up, man?
on Rumble. Said Team Green always wins no matter what the stats are. Sorry, not sorry.
Dang.
We just gotta get the art community on Rumble.
Yes.
But huge shout out to Christy, all the way from the United Kingdom.
Let's go.
This is what our world map looks like.
The map.
We have sent pottery to all 50 United States and every island of Hawaii. But we've also have shipped pottery to Canada, Mexico, Sweden, Germany, Algeria, India, and Japan. And hopefully we can ship something out to Abdul in Saudi Arabia. But we have not sent anything
To the UK?
to the UK.
Oh.
I guess, I don't know, is Germany part of the UK? I'm an
Oh, I
American.
don't know. All right.
Let's take a look at the bingo for the day. Chest wedges.
No.
Drop tool?
Guys, did I drop a tool?
I
I
don't think
don't
so.
know.
We do have little guy.
Little guy spotted.
Doing his job. Little guy spotted. Nick makes us go horizontal. Well, you did that. More than 40 pieces on here. Big numbers in the chat. We did mail packages today.
We did.
I gave shout outs. Huge shout out to Abdul for the multiple super chats on both streams.
Wild.
And that's what we're looking at.
So we're good.
We'll check it again at the halfway point of the stream.
Nice.
Nesuno said, hola.
Hola.
Said, how much does it cost to make a glass of wine?
A wine glass. If you're interested in something like that, send us an email at swancityceramics@gmail.com. Tell us like the dimensions you're looking for, and then we can get you a price. But our mugs are $45 to $55. It depends on what you want your wine glass to look like.
Let's see here. Mike did say, when you make your hobby your job, you need another hobby. Because it can't be both. Either hobby
Yeah.
or business, that's somewhat hobby. Christian said,
Yeah.
is that the purple we were talking about next to the pumpkins? As I couldn't see it on the other line.
No, we'll have to. Next trip we go downstairs, we'll grab the purple quartz piece for you to see. We should have one up here on our display. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna compress this little area right here a bit more, get more of a angle going on. That looks good. Compress all this clay down. Come underneath here. Find all that clay, get it ready for a pull. There we go. Pull that up, compress the rim. Smooth out our trimming lines. Let's give it one check here. There we go. Let's get some of that slurry out of the way.
That.
What's up? No.
Big bat.
Big bad. Oh, jeez. Busting out all the stops.
So, big shout out to, oh hold on, we got Abdul again.
Abdul! Wow. Abdul!
Absolutely insanely generous and kind Abdul, all the way from Saudi Arabia. I'm sending you pottery, Abdul.
Abdul, it's coming to you.
We're gonna get your information. Multiple donations on both streams.
Seriously. Wild, wild man.
Get some rest, Abdul. I know it's later over there. Wake up and have another amazing, beautiful day.
Yes!
And you are much appreciated. Very much love, all the way from our little pottery studio all the way to you in Saudi Arabia. Little guys, say goodbye to Abdul.
Oh.
There you go. Big yawn from a little guy.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so shout out to the Neighbors
Yes.
in Orlando, Florida. They have a wholesale order. They're getting a couple more mugs than this, but this is all I can fit in both my hands. But here's a look at some of the glazes. Actually, I got another one right here.
Oh man, that's right. So this is all on the White Bear. It all looks freaking amazing. You have to okay. Let's see, guys. Alright, so this is our title. Does that look good and sharp? These are all our 12 ounce tall curry mugs. This is the purple quartz. We're thinking about renaming it. But it's a brown and a pink, and it creates a little bit of a purple vibe, but it's not super purpley.
Got the blueberries pretty purple.
True, true. This is our honey glaze. This one's really nice when it gets thick. It runs, gets a nice shine. Here's our blueberry, if you can see. It has some purple.
It's not focused there.
Here?
Nope, gotta get it closer and then.
Alright. Oh, shoot. There we go. There's some really good pictures of the blueberry on the website as well. This is our triple melt. So it's 3 different glazes that melt together for a really cool effect. This is our forest green, which looks freaking insane on the White Bear. Looks really, really good. And they all have clear interiors. This is our sunrise glaze. And we have one more here. Our swamp juice. Let's get that nice and focused. There we go. Freaking sick. What a collection. These are all going to the Neighbors in Orlando, and they'll be for sale in person over with them. Here, just a whole thing. Would you want more water? Please. So what's your guys' favorite? What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. Mike said, why don't you make some easy and quick cylinders or something you can stack and have a space efficient display on the stream, or a little basket of minis with every glaze. Yeah, we do the minis for all of our testers. We should have every single mini. The idea is to get one of every piece and at least one of every color, so that we can have at least a piece while we're throwing, and then also one of every color, so we're getting there. It's coming along. Thank you. Oh, and my chat exploded. Thank you. I can't see anything.
Let's see here. Nasumo in the vertical stream.
Hello. Drink water, guys. Stay hydrated.
And someone said, I want 10 pieces because I broke them with a hammer. I was drunk.
What?
He said to drink wine like the first people in the Age of Swords. This was said, very beautiful. I love them in natural brown color.
Mmm. Thank you guys. And we make all the glazes too. They're all made from just raw materials instead of buying them commercially.
So it said, congratulations, bright mind, you are a true master. Big shout out to Abdul. He did say, goodbye, love you all.
Oh, love you too.
Yeah, we are working on the display a little bit. All those pieces in the display are slightly
Funky. Yeah.
well, not all of them,
But yeah.
but all the pottery we make, we sell. We don't have any
Yeah, we don't keep anything that's like for
have
sale.
any stock pottery unless it's like an order sitting around waiting to be shipped. Or for that one, we're gonna drive it up to Orlando.
Yeah, they ordered a bunch of condiment cups too, so we gotta get that to them soon.
Maybe even this week.
It'd be cool just to go up on a Saturday. And is there anything spooky out that way we can go do?
I'm not sure. Ostracized Truther did say swamp water.
Swamp water. Let's go.
5-6 said forest green looked blue to me.
Mm.
And again, I have ongoing discussion with my man about what's green and what's blue.
Greens and blues are it's a pretty common color blind issue, right? How do you know what you see and what I see are the same? Pretty trippy.
Like I said, yeah, it looks kind of turquoise on the stream.
Yeah, true. Also, like, through the stream, through video, it doesn't look as it does in person. I'd say the best example you can get are the photos on our website. And even then, it'll never do it justice to what it looks like in person, and all of its, like, all the way it catches the light.
Christy said, I love the purple quartz.
Mmm.
Phil said, I like blueberry, honey, triple malt, purple quartz, swamp juice, sunset, and forest green.
All of them. Let's go.
Said it does look greener in person. It's not a solid color.
Yeah, the green, definitely on the white bear, is the one that looks probably the most different. I think it improved so much. But the swamp juice came out looking really, really good. Well, they all look really good. But anything with the green.
Dion said, hello from Miami.
Oh wow, you're in Miami? We're in Lakeland. Not too far from you. Lakeland, Florida.
Like I said, my absolute favorite glaze is blueberry.
Blueberry.
Can't wait for my blueberry, or my Stein and blueberry.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
It looks so unbelievably stunning.
Oh. The blueberry is amazingly complex. I really like it too. Alright guys, I'm losing it. Bring this back up a little bit, we'll color it up, and then just reform the bowl that we're looking for here. Alright, there it is.
3:33. We're just about 30 minutes away
Nice!
from what will be about the halfway point of the stream. We'll take a break from pottery, and we'll do the games challenge. It'll be up to everyone in the chat to participate in a couple of puzzle games.
All for a bingo square.
We'll do Wordle, we'll
bragging
do
rights.
Connections, and we'll do Phrasal.
Yes.
And if you guys get all the games completed, it'll be a bingo square. Triple challenge completed.
Triple challenge completed. Heck yeah.
Jill did say that wasn't all of them.
Correct.
What she said.
Oh, what she said. True, true, true. I said, oh, you like all of them. You're right, you're right. Blueberry, honey, triple, purple, swamp, sunset, forest, green. Man, it's hard to choose a favorite. Did I do all of those? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 5. Maybe one more? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. In plain sight.
Diana from Miami did say, I once tried working with clay, loved it, had to stop since I didn't have space in my home to make a mess.
It's understandable. Is there, I mean, sometimes there's studios you can go to, but I understand it costs money to go do that kind of thing. We, make all of this in our apartment. So we're in the second room in our apartment, but we did lay plastic down on the floor so that we can mop, not worry about damages.
Abigail said, nice work from Barcelona.
Whoa, from Barcelona. Hello. Love Barcelona.
I6 said, is the plate/thin square underneath every piece green or blue?
Green. I'd say this is the greenest green you could get. What do you think? What does it look like to you?
It's green.
It's green. Yeah, this piece, it's called a bat, B-A-T. They come in plastic, wood, plaster, all different kinds of material, but it's so that we can move the piece around without having to muck it up with our hands until it's dry enough. What do you see, 5'6"? You ever do one of those tests where it's like read the number in the colored dots? You ever do that, Nick?
I'm not sure.
It's like a circle, a bunch of dots with different colors, and it's like, let's say it's like different shades of blue, and then you have to like read the number
I'm not sure.
that's in there. It's kind of a fun test. Oh, you know what we watched last night, guys? Van Helsing. It was really good.
KJ Kylie in the chat
Oh, what's up, KJ?
said a colorblind test.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Is that what it actually is, though? Like, I never did it, like, officially, I guess. Just on, like, an online game type of spiel. Alright, this one's good, too. It's the last one. Nice. Wired off. Set this guy to the side. Somewhere, anywhere.
Christy said, how much would a vase be? And would you be able to tell me in British pounds?
You'd have to send us an email with like what dimensions you want, like how big do you want the vase to be, and we can do the conversion for you for like from dollars to pounds, but it would depend on the shape. You've got to like send us an email with what type of form or shape, the glaze color, and then the dimensions that you want. We can get you a quote. The email is swancityceramics@gmail.com. what do I got here? Let's make 2 jewelry fountains. Let's see if we can get those done before the break. They kind of take more time, so maybe we'll just be able to do one, but this is our jewelry fountain. It's all one piece, and it's sectioned into 3 different tiers, so that you can, got some of Leah's jewelry on here. Got some swan coins, some random stuff, but you can display all of your jewelry, and it's really cute and pretty. Nope. Caught it. Alright, let's see what we can do. This will be the first White Bear clay jewelry fountain.
Diane, so how long have you been working with clay?
We've been throwing for a little over 9 years, and we've had the business for 5 years. Alright, we're going to compress all this clay, cone it up, compress it down until it's all actually centered. And it feels pretty good. That's nice. Because this piece has 3 tiers, we're going to want to section our tiers off first. There we go. Alright, so the top section is going to be pretty small. Something like that. Middle section will be a little bit bigger, but the bottom section is going to be the largest. So, we'll take all this clay, right on the top, and start pressing down. Giving ourselves 2 sections. All the way down even further. Nice, not too bad. Something like that for the top. And our middle section. Right there. So this guy is going to be 5.5 inches wide. I'm going to grab a measurement quick so that we can make sure we don't extend our base too far or we don't do enough. 5.5. Right there. So when we make this into a little bowl at the bottom, it'll be perfect. Just going to slowly center, pull each one of these pieces into a little bowl, kind of going back and forth. I like to work with the middle one first. There we go. Small pull to make this into a nice little bowl. not doing a full extension of it quite yet because I don't want it to flare out too far while I'm shaping everything else. We're kind of going to go back and forth. Let's find all our play down here. Nice compression. Pull this out a little bit. Let's push the rest of that clay down too. I can feel this base is a bit thick, so we're going to pull that out. Lots of compression down at the bottom, especially in the center. It's on the thicker
Passer
side.
by in the vertical string.
Passer by. What's up, friend?
Said, hey, good folks with Swallow City.
G'day. How are you? Nice pull. Honestly, it's trial and error. You have to kind of mess up in order to know.
Does my phone just ring?
Maybe.
Alright, well.
I thought it was one vibrate, and I thought it was mine. I'm sorry. Is it okay?
Hold on.
When you have a piece that has a bowl shape, a flare, anything that's kind of like more open, you want to go slower because if you go too fast, it'll just flop over. Lots of compression right here. What do you guys think? And once it's dry, we could always go back in and refine. Like let's say we wanted to make the center pillar a little bit thinner. We could go back in after and trim it and refine it, but I like it the way it is right here. This one looks really good too.
Big shout out to Gales. Did say goodbye, everyone. I have to leave for my appointment to enjoy games, and might be back later.
Ah, Gail, we appreciate you. If we don't see you again, have a great week. We'll see you Thursday. Is today Thursday?
No, it's
It
not.
is Tuesday.
Big shout out to Gil. Good luck with your
Yes.
appointment and everything.
Yes.
And if we don't see you afterwards, hopefully we can catch you on Thursday.
Yes.
Kirsty did say, that is amazing, I love it.
Yay! Think we have time to do one more?
Probably not.
Alright.
It's 3:48.
Well, let's see.
How many pieces are we at?
22, 23.
Alright, we're about 10 minutes away from our halfway point where we will take a small break.
Yes.
We will not end the stream though, the stream will keep going. So we might just hit 40 pieces.
Oh, yeah. Very true, very true.
How many wisp holders do you think are?
Maybe like 15.
Alright. 3 pieces is on the bingo card,
Nice.
so we might just be able to get that.
That'd be freaking sick. Alright, maybe let's do a couple wisp holders since we probably won't have time to make another jewelry fountain before midstream.
Giorgio Pizarza, Jose
Hi.
Arena, and Raven Ash in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Raven? Happy Tuesday! Alright, guys. We have a bunch of balls here weighed out 6 ounces in order to make little bamboo whisk holders. So let's make as many as we can before our lunch break. Right here. Got a bat to start us off with, and we need our whisk holder rib to create this profile.
We got 10 minutes to see what you can do.
Let's see what we can do. Alright, grab all that clay, push it straight up. So we're centering even the smallest amount of clay here. This is 6 ounces. It needs to be in the center of the wheel or it won't pull right. Right there, feels pretty good. Come right into the center and over. Compressing. Nice flat base. And then we can collar our wall in. Start with a small pull. And now we're going to shape it up with our custom made rib tool. Have a little tiny foot, and then we push in or out from the inside. All the way up. And this guy just will hold a little bamboo whisk that's specially made for matcha whisking. That looks really good. Smooth it out. And then come underneath. Just right there. Perfect. Main thing here, when we're picking our pieces up off, we need to have pretty dry hands. Wire it off, make sure our hands are nice and dry, and then pick our piece up. And it's way easier to move. Let's see. So we're just gonna keep going. See how many we can get. Boom. Mike said it did patch up the kiln wash on one shelf. One work I don't like. Don't ask me why. Also do not like sanding and relaying kiln wash. That's one of the not a fun task. I agree. If it's a fresh shelf and I just have to apply kiln wash, that's no biggie. But when you have to grind all the old glazed drippies off, man, what a pain in the butt. And I'll tell you what, our shelves 100% need that done. But I don't think either of us really like to do that. And also, it does take a lot of time, so we need to plan it out. I can feel all that clay down the bottom. Press. Establish. Your foot. Press into to our rib and bring that all the way up. And press at the top. Of course, if we need to make any alterations, we can do that now. Smooth it out. And then we did add a little extra triangle, I don't even know what you'd call this, little knife patch on our tool so that we can just flip it upside down. Get that undercut. These don't really get trimmed, they just get smoothed out with a sponge and maybe a metal rib if necessary, and then stamped. Go. Clean, dry hands. Move it right up over here. Maybe we could get 2 more done. It'd be cool if we get 5, but I'm not sure we're gonna make 5. Let's see. Mike said, yeah, I can imagine. It don't be fun. It is not fun. But it's part of the job, right? Not every part is fun. Up again. Rock our hands back and forth, little compression. Bring this up, collar in our wall. Slow our wheel down so we can keep nice and concaved. Right on up. Smash with my fingernail. Okay, there's a ton of clay right there. Let's bring the rest of this up. Press the rim. Let's grab our septic key. Create our foot. I didn't mean to do it, but I guess, you know, we used this old card for our rib tool, and we do use this quite often. But I like that it's actually my bus pass from Philadelphia, where we used to live, and I think it's a nice kind of, it's like a reminder whenever we're using it. Ah, I dropped a tool. That counts. It's a bingo square for sure. Yeah, it's like it could have been any card that it ended up being, but it's special because it's something, a pass that I used to use like almost every day, which is cool. Like I said, it's a process, and some things in the process don't make fun, but are worth the effort, and finished pieces is what makes it worthwhile, 100%. Yeah? I mean, I've always even said, like, I really don't like glazing, but it's all a part of it, and you wouldn't have your finished piece if you weren't doing every single part, you know, of the method that it takes to create these pieces. One thing too that like you hear sometimes from, you know, working artists is like, you know, oh, they loved their art so much, but then when they did it full time as a career, they stopped loving it. And then they stopped doing their art altogether because they ended up hating it. I think that's so sad. And that's something that like Nick talks about a lot, like having a routine and then making sure that you're doing other things, not only your job.
Oh, we got Mandy in the verbal tree.
Mandy? Hi.
Let's see here. I guess people, Raymond Ashton say, well, my now ex dumped me, and I'm living on my own. also okay with if I send you pictures of my plushies? I think you said you wanted to see my work and my artwork too.
Yeah, definitely email us your art. That'd be awesome to see. Well, bigger and better things are coming your way. I'm sorry to hear you're going through it. Everything happens for a reason.
We're 1 minute away. Mandy did say, well, if it isn't my favorite potters in the online community.
Let's go, Mandy. Just in time. Tiny said, sorry, I've got to run errands with Mom. Be back later. Love ya. We'll catch you in a couple minutes. Enjoy Mom time. All right, we got 4 of these guys done.
Exactly 4 o'clock.
Nice. Perfect, guys.
All right, 399 likes. Can we get one more like for 4 hundo? This stream is ending, but it's not the end of our live stream. If you want to keep watching the stream, go to our YouTube channel and find the other stream. Shout out to the 400th person
Woo!
to like the stream.
If you were the 400th person, definitely join us in our horizontal live stream. We're about to play some games. Come on over, take our lunch break with us, and then we're getting back to making more pots.
Art and ideas with Sharu said hi.
Oh, hey.
Ali said hi. Dude, it's Liz said hi.
Dude, it's Liz.
And Manny said,
Yes.
please consider liking and subbing if you like what you are seeing here. Also, Swan City Ceramics has a shop. You can get all your pottery needs fulfilled. Also, there's a special code SPOOKY for 15% off.
Yes, let's go.
Go to our YouTube channel and join the other stream.
Come over, guys.